You ever had that moment after sex when you ask her, "Did you come?" And she says, "Yeah, it was great," but something in you doesn't quite believe it? Maybe she smiled, maybe she moaned, but you're not sure if she really felt it. And the question starts running through your head. Was I actually that good, or did she fake it? Look, I get it. As a man, knowing she faked it can feel like getting kicked where it hurts. It's just as embarrassing as when you can't get it up or when you come too fast. You want to disappear, pretend it didn't happen, because somewhere deep down, you're thinking, she probably doesn't see me as a real man. But let me flip this for you. Because what you feel in those moments, that's exactly how a woman feels when she does an orgasm. It's frustrating, it's disappointing, and more than anything, it's embarrassing. That's why we hate the question, "Did you come?" Because if we didn't, now we're put on the spot. Do we lie? Do we tell the truth and risk making you feel bad? Most women, especially if they like you, will lie. And the moment that lie comes out of her mouth, everything changes. Because once she says yes when the answer is no, it becomes so much easier to say it again next time. And the time after that, until faking it becomes the norm. Now here's the worst part. You think everything is going great. She's moaning, moving, saying all the right things. But deep down, she's not satisfied. And that disconnect, it starts to show up in other ways. She stops initiating sex. She seems less into it. You wonder what happened. She used to be so sexual, so into me. Now she's pulling away. But what you don't realize is that she hasn't been getting the pleasure she needs. And the longer she fakes it, the harder it becomes to tell the truth. Because what she's going to say, "Hey babe, I've actually been faking it this whole time. The thing you do, I don't like it." No woman wants to have that conversation. So she avoids it. And eventually she starts avoiding sex because she'd rather avoid sex altogether than admit that. Because now she has to maintain the lie. She has to protect your feelings at the cost of her own pleasure. But here's the good news. If you're seeing any of these signs, or even just wondering, there is a way to fix it. And it doesn't involve confronting her like, "Be honest with me, do you actually come when we have sex?" That's not the move. What you need is a better understanding of how female sexuality actually works. Because women don't fake it to be cruel. They fake it because most men, even the good ones, were never taught how to guide a woman to real, full body pleasure. So let me help you shift that right now. Here are 3 things you must know about women and our pleasure if you want to make sure we are indeed enjoying it. And most men either have never heard of these 3 things, or you may have heard about them, but you don't fully understand what they mean for us. See, women work very differently than men. What you need and what turns you on will not turn us on, no matter what you see in porn. So, even if you've heard of these 3 steps, you've probably approached them from your male perspective. And this is why they haven't worked. But don't worry, I'm here to help you remove any confusion. So, here are the 3 things every woman needs in order to orgasm. Number 1, emotional safety. This one is non-negotiable. If she doesn't feel safe with you, if there's unresolved tension, passive aggression, criticism, pressure, or if she feels unseen, her body will not open. A woman's arousal is wired into her nervous system. So if she's on edge emotionally, her body will literally shut down. You would probably still be in mood for sex, even if you're in bad mood, but women simply don't work like this. If you want her to experience great pleasure, you have to create a safe space for her to let go. And this is also true for the bedroom. If she feels judged, rushed, or like she's taking too long, she'll shut off. But when she feels safe, her body starts to trust you. And that's when real pleasure becomes possible. By the way, if you want me to personally help you reignite the spark, have more frequent sex, and finally know what really works for her, click the link in the description. Now, the second secret to pleasing a woman is time. You've heard this before, but I'll say it again. Women are not light switches. You can't go from 0 to penetration in 5 minutes and expect fireworks. Arousal takes time to build. We're not turned on just because you are. We need time to drop out of our heads, feel our bodies, and let arousal ripple through us. If you go straight to penetration or even straight to the clit without warming her up, it's like trying to light a fire with wet wood. This is why so many women fake it. They feel pressure to hurry up or keep up with you. So instead of saying they're not ready, they fake it to wrap it up. Now, once you've created emotional safety and you give her the time her body truly needs, that's when you unlock the third and most powerful element. And it's the deep body awakening. This is the part almost no man is taught because it's not about doing more or being better. It's about understanding her specific erotic blueprint. Every woman has areas in her body that are sensitive, numb, shut down, or deeply alive. And learning how to awaken her body, how to read her subtle responses, where to start, what to avoid, how to build arousal in waves instead of chasing a goal, this is what makes you unforgettable in bed. But you can't guess your way into this. You need a roadmap. And unfortunately, most men base their knowledge on porn, which is like nothing what women truly need. Or what they hear from male dating gurus, which, no offense, just don't understand women. And that's exactly why I created Female Sexuality Decoded. This program teaches you everything I wish every man knew. It shows you how arousal actually builds in a woman's body. It breaks down the specific zones of pleasure most men miss, and it teaches you how to bring her to real full body orgasms without pressure, without shame, and without ever needing to ask again. In fact, it teaches you how to give her 11 different types of orgasm. I bet you never heard a woman can have that many orgasms, huh? But yes, she can. And you can be among a few men who will know how to give all those 11 types of pleasure to her. With the tools and insights you'll get inside Female Sexuality Decoded, you will never have to wonder whether she really came or if she faked it. In fact, you will be guaranteed that she is deeply enjoying herself with you. And you will never have to ask her if she came. You'll know, because her body won't be able to hide it. She'll be moaning, trembling, gripping you with every part of her. And trust me, she'll never forget it. So, if you want to stop second-guessing yourself, if you want to be the man who never hears another fake orgasm again, and if you want to make sure the next time she moans, it's real, then click on the link in the description and I'll personally help you be the man she once fantasized about. You just need the right knowledge. And once you have it, she'll never have to fake it again.